subscribe.
Alright, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina Time 3-Heart Challenge Part 5. Originally though, this was supposed to be Jabba Jabba's Belly. I was thinking Part 4 was going to be Zora's Domain and Part 5 was going to be Jabba Jabba's Belly. And Part 5 was supposed to end with us going back to Hyrule Castle. I'd done all of Zora's Domain and done Jabba Jabba. Fetch. Oh, I almost got enough of my gold spiders to go back to the spider house again for 20 gold spiders. And I'm in luck. I know of one gold spider right over here. This tree right here. The idea though, today's video is still supposed to be us going back to Hyrule Castle, going to the Temple of Time. And that still is going to be happening, but I am going to be doing some little minor side questing stuff along the way. For a start, I'm going to go get Pharaoh's Wind here, and once I get back to Hyrule Castle, as well, Din's Fire. If you remember, the fairy found on the mountaintop told us to go back to Hyrule Castle, and the one at the Hyrule Castle will give us Din's Fire, which is what I'm going to be going for as well, pretty shortly. Welcome, Link. I am the Green Fairy of Magic. I will grant you a magic spell. Please take it. Although I found this one one of the least useful out of the three. Yeah, you heard me right. You heard me right. I said three. Din's Fire, Pharaoh's Wind, and the third one that we'll find very, very later on, though near the end of the game, is actually Nehru's Love. But that one's going to be very, very later on, just near the end of the game that we'll be able to grab that one. This one, though, you can use it inside dungeons and temples, and it will set a warp of a point for whatever room you're in, and use it again. You can either spell the warp point that you made, or you can warp to that of a warp point. I never did find too much use out of it, though. So don't be surprised if I don't end up using it during this 3-Heart Challenge. I never did bother using it much though when I played the regular game either. But anyway, though, the thing is, though, we're on our way way back to the castle. Although I am gonna be, again, I'm gonna be making a pit stop on the way back before I start making my way back before I start making my way fully back to the castle. Probably after I get 30 spiders, though, I'm gonna be stopping to, just like that, we're right back in Hyrule. I'm just going to sneak downstream a little bit though, because Cactus Village is actually not too far away from here as well. Although to be fair though, the bridge is kind of already up though this time before, as we arrive back at the, right before we arrive. Broken, thank you. Here is a reward for you. Stone of Agony, alright. Helps us define where once we finally find Grottos, this thing will start rumbling like crazy. Now the 3DS remake, they changed it to the shard, and it just makes a sound now though, because the 3DS doesn't have a built-in rumble feature like the Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack did. Or later I hear with the Nintendo GameCube already built in rumble in with the controller. And as a prime example, you can hear that, but yeah, that's the controller rumbling for you. It rumbles for when there's a nearby grotto nearby. Now the randomizer, they actually put like a little rumble pack thing that shows up right next to your grippies, and that shows them that lets you know there's a hope, there's a grotto right there. Use your bombs. Maybe the song of storms as well. Cutscene. Now this is kind of like the same as the beginning of the game though, where Link watches Zelda and Impa galloping away on horse. The only thing that's a little different is Zelda tosses the Ocarina to Link. The Ocarina of Time. Alright, now what? You over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop on the path just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So you need to protect him from me. You got that, kid. You got that, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Again, very similar to the opening cutscene at the start of the game where Link is sleeping and he ends up with this terrible nightmare of seeing Zelda and Impa gallop away on horse. Well then, afterwards, yeah, come out of nowhere. But Gallop does gallop away on horse afterwards, and then right afterwards the storm clouds finally clear away. It's daytime again. Still the Ocarina time, but also we're also learning a new song. Sure. I still just like to keep it all a secret though for people that never did play this game though. Although, what am I kidding myself now? This game's must be like 25 years old now. As of 2023, 25 years old is a big number. Heck, actually, Majora's Mask will be 25 years old today. It's the year 2025. Majora's Mask was released in the year 2000. Now, listen to the Ocarina and this melody. Now, this year now must be the year that Majora's Mask was released. Majora's Mask but now turns 25, I mean. Got the song of time. Play this melody in front of the altar of time. You must protect the Triforce. And I will. Or I hope to do this with good intentions, guys. I am gonna make a small stop to the bazaar first, and then afterwards, and also go to the fairy fountain outside the Castle Market. Alright, got my inventory loaded up. No deacon seeds here. It doesn't really matter though. I'm gonna get my bombs ready though. Whoops. Some of the inputs on the C-stick don't properly register, which is what I'm using. I could use XYZ for for left, down, right on most C buttons though, but up can only be used with the C stick, which is really annoying. One of the very last ones for now, anyway. I think I'll be able to get another one by the time during the fire temple. But only right by the time I get ready to do the fire temple. And only after the fire temple, I should say. I should say after the fire temple, but still though. Although I can still get it though after I go in the fire temple too. Depends though. I'm just gonna go get myself copies of the guard so I get spit back out to the gate over here. I'd really like to try the town shooting gallery one last time. Never mind. Maybe I'll try the adult one a little later instead. And now, here's the Temple of Time. This is where I need to go. It seems that there's actually a way where you can get inside the Temple of Time because of this little opening right here. But let's be real though, you have to get the 3 spiritual stones. The door time opens up and we can go inside. Link, is it that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Yeah, you're right about that, Navi. Let's go pull it out of its pedestal. It starts to make a turn for the world. Make a turn for the world. Excellent. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. And somehow, though, Link ends up taking a magic-induced coma. You'll see why I shouldn't know. Link, wake up! Link, the chosen one! I am Ruru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the Sacred Realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the Sacred Realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, is the final key to the Sacred Realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title, Hero of Time, can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. But do you understand your destiny? Yes. But remember, though you open the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the Temple of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only a little influence, even in the sacred realm. They may use Chamber of Sages, but there is still hope. The power of the sages remains, and when the power of all the sages is awakened, the Sage's seal will contain all the evil powers in the void of this realm. I, Ruru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages make you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find my power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. Receive the light medallion. Roar, the sage adds its power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. And just like that, we're right back in the Temple of Time. 7 short years have definitely passed. Look, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. Evil rules all of awakening voice and sacred realm will call those destined to the sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in the deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed on by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikas. As I see you standing there holding the mystical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must be looking for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the secret realm. Fortunately, equipped as you are, you cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. You understand? Yes. This is gonna be next time though, guys. Hey, this video was supposed to just be getting the Ocarina time and the Song of Time. I did that. I'm back in the Temple of Time, though. But this is where the video is gonna come to an end for now. The next time I play more of this game, though, we'll definitely be heading to Kakariko Village and eventually as well the Forest Temple. Until then, though, guys, this is ACAP Gamer, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.